Hey class, welcome to the basement. It is Friday evening, school's out, um, graduated my middle daughter. So we've had a lot of kind of, last things, the last awards night, the last track meet, the last everything. And we had grad night and my wife and I helped out with that. And so staying up all night has made me a little tired and have not wanted to shave. So I took a day off of work, went to Zion National Park with a couple of my daughters, and we wanted to do a hike or two, or we wanted to do Angel's Landing. Uh, Never go to Zion National Park on Memorial Day weekend. There's a ton of people, so we didn't get to do the hike we wanted to do. We did a different one. Great day. Anyways, it's late. I'm tired, but we got to post a video for you. Um, I hope that you took the time to watch the video that I posted midweek about getting answers to your questions. It is so enjoyable for me to see your questions, to offer some insight. Sometimes I just maybe give you a talk saying, hey, here's a talk that I thought of when I saw that question, or so sometimes I answer, sometimes I point you right direction, but I put the video together to say, let's figure these things out. Let's get some answers. And so I hope you do that. I hope you view the video. Last time I checked, there's only about 12 of you that looked at it. Please take time to look at the video and set yourself up for some answers from Holy Father. Um, I'm not ready to yet, but I'm going to start dialing back on answering those questions. Because the hope would be is you not only can study and decide what else do I want to learn, but you'll also have the skill to be able to figure those things out. So again, you can have an inspired question that as you're pondering, you're thinking, the Holy Ghost can come to you and say, hey, how about that? And then you think about it, you're like, oh man, I wonder about that. And then as you start to look, then the Holy Ghost is like, oh great, I'm glad you're paying attention, and now I'm going to help you find the answer. And so hopefully you can do that. But just a caution, in that there's a lot of reading this week. When you look at your reading list, there's a lot of things you're going to cover, and so gear up for that. Hopefully you start earlier in the week to get some of that study done. But it's wonderful stuff. You're going to see the plan of salvation, Christ as that central figure, that axle that all the spokes connect to, and everything turns around Christ. It's all about Him. You're going to see that. So you're going to see that in the Old Testament, in the tabernacle, the symbolism of the tabernacle that Moses had. You're going to see it in the temple. You're going to see Christ in that. We know that everything in the temple is to point us to Christ. And hopefully, as you're studying about Christ, you're going to pay attention to ordinances, that Christ will often perform a physical exchange, a physical touch, and He'll connect it to a covenant. And so us as mortals enjoy that physical connection. It helps our brains remember. And so look for the gospel of Christ. Look for His central purpose in everything we do. And see how it's connected to ordinances this week. Good luck with the Christ-like attribute project. I hope it's going well. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for progress. And so, you set several goals and you're measuring. You should be evaluating yourselves daily and weekly and making notes so that when you report during week 8, it shouldn't be, really tough writing assignment, because if you do a little bit at a time, if you evaluate as you go, then during week 8, when you sit down to really process where you're at and where you want to go next, the Holy Ghost again can step in and say, hey, you've done some work and you've thought about this, so let me help. It's true. The gospel of Jesus Christ is true. What you and I are doing, what we're trying to commit ourselves to, is to prepare the earth for the second coming. It's worth our best effort. So, I hope you have a great week. I hope you find Christ. I hope you see Him in everything that you study.